do you wanna keep it?
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell in the title below, I'm going to be filming my 18 and pregnant story time, or whatever you want to call it. But before I do that, I just want to shout this couple out. I just found them on here. Her name is Yasmyn Switzer. I'm going to leave this video, her video that she did. It says I'm pregnant again, second baby at 18, teen mom life pregnancy test. I'm going to link this video down below. I highly suggest you go watch it. They seem like a cute couple. Yeah, I just suggest you guys go watch it. I'll put maybe like what it looks like in here or something like that, so you guys can go check it out or whatever. But anyway, sorry, my mind's kind of like all over the place. I just woke up. I just filmed another video. Now I'm doing this one. I'm trying to get a lot of them just out and going. But anyway, so the story time of when your girl was 18 and pregnant. I'm going to try to make this video not so long. There's a lot of detail in this video, like not the video but like the whole backstory to it. But like that's like I can make like multiple videos like dealing with this topic, like your girl's going through it. But hey, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get into the video, because yeah. Anyway, so I was living in Arizona at the time. Hot ass state. Like, do not live there unless you want heat strokes every day. Like, I did not like it. But anyway, so I was living in Arizona at the time, but I'm originally from North Carolina. So I would come down to visit. Mostly I visit more when I got older, and because I was coming down here to visit my cousin, either on her birthday or my birthday. I would always come pretty much for her. So that's what I did one year. It was like this December. Was it December? It was either December or October. One of those months I had came down. I think it was October, but I came down because it was my birthday. It was almost my 19th birthday. No, so I came down November, December, but it was for my birthday that was coming, which I was going to be 19 that October, but I was still 18. So I came down, was hanging out with my girl, my cousin, that's what I mean, but like my girl, I was hanging out with her. And then I was like, so I had just got out of a relationship in Arizona, like back in Arizona. Like, so we have been broken up for like a week or like something like that. And so I went to visit, but this time your girl was single. So what do you do when you get with your girlfriend? Like, you're turning up, like, you're curling up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just typical. And so I got down here, and she was still in school though, and I'm graduated, I'm out of school. So I was waiting for her, but I was mad bored. Like, I had nothing to do. So I was on my Instagram just scrolling, and then I seen this guy who used to be my best friend. Like, I'm talking like we went back to, I was in middle school. So 7th grade, but now your girl is almost 19, you know what I'm saying? But so I met him way back when. I have never met him in person, you guys. It was one of those best friends, like, over the internet. Like, me and him would talk every day on Facebook, like, every day. Like, he'd come home from school, I'm coming home from school, we're chit-chatting it up. But like, it was one of those, he was telling me about other females, but I'm like, and I would like help him out, but like, we low-key flirting at the same time. But we never dated. Like, we have never dated. We always just crushed and like everything like that. And then it said he was active, so randomly I was like, your girl is single. So what did I do? in his DMs, and we started talking again. I was like, hey, you're older now, I'm older now, I'm in North Carolina, let's link, like, what's good, you know what I'm saying? So we was talking on there, and then I was like, okay, I'll drive down, I'll come see you like right now. And he's like, cool, but I have to go to work soon, so could you just drop me off like after we hang out? I was like, fine, no problem, you know what I'm saying? Red flag right there though, nigga with no car, but whatever. So I went down there. He was in Winston area, but I was in Lexington area, so I drove my happy tail down there, being a little hoe or whatever. Drove down there. We was like, but before I did that, like earlier in that day, I was like, your girl was a little bit under the influence, so I don't suggest doing what I was doing, but I drove down there anyway, and we were hanging out, and like we was just hanging out. We was just driving around, we was talking, we were like laughing about like the past, like we were just giggling it up, like it was like, you know what I'm saying? And then like it was like my cousin's out of school by this point, but I'm still over here messing with this dude, like for what? Like he wasn't even as lit as my cousin be, but like I don't know, I was being a girl, whatever. So I went over there, we was hanging out for a long time, got something to eat or whatever, and then we had got to like his neighborhood or whatever, and like there's this cul-de-sac, so we went over there. We was hanging out, and by this point it's like 11 o'clock at night. Like I dropped him off at work, waited around for this guy. And then I came, and then I waited, I picked him up, and then we hung out some more. At this point it's like it's pushing 12. Like why am I out hanging out with you at 12 at night, not in the house, nothing, we're in the car, like, you know what I'm saying? And you guys, I'm not gonna, it's 12, I'm with a guy, I'm hoeing around, I'm under the influence, like you know what I'm saying? So it does what it does, it do what it do, or whatever. And you guys, I was dumb like from right here. So back in the past, like with my guy, like my boyfriend at the time, like we didn't use protection like all the time, and there'd be like slip ups or whatever. But at that point I was like still young, and your girl was broke, and I'm not asking my mama for no plan B money and nothing like that. But I never got pregnant from that guy, from like all the accidents and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I had surgery, and then my doctor was saying, oh, it's gonna be real hard for you to like have kids, blase. And I was like, dang, I'm not even, at that time I was like maybe like 17. I was like, dang, like I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying, you're already limited my chances. But I was like, whatever, like this is a whole nother story talking about what I had going on. But pretty much I just have half my ovary taken out, and then I'll make another story talking about that, because that's a whole nother thing. But so yeah, and so later on the years came by, never got pregnant from all the accidents or whatever. Guys, ugh. And then so we was doing what it do, and then like weak, like I don't even feel like I really want to say it, but like if you're 18, you know what I'm saying, pull out game weak as fuck, that's all I'm saying. So because he was like, oh yeah, I'll take it, because he was like, we don't have no condoms, I'll take it out, pull it out, whatever. Also claiming he's a virgin. I have no idea if he was a virgin. I don't believe that he was, but maybe from this dumbass incident that he did, then maybe he was some type of virgin, I don't know. But this nigga, oops, excuse me, like, he did not pull out, you guys. He did not. But and then I'm like, my dumbass, I'm like, oh, it's fine, like it's happened before, like I got pregnant, I'm not gonna get pregnant. But like the whole time I was like, dang, I really should get one. Like, but I was like, your girl's also broke. And like, I had a card with money on it. I could have got one. But that card is linked to my mama's account. And so my mama would have seen what I was buying. And now that I think about it later on, I'd rather have done that than, you know what I'm saying? But I don't regret my daughter. She's amazing. She's so happy too. So, but, so I don't regret that. But like, I probably should have bought that. It would have been smarter to just take that consequence. I mean, because I'm legal, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she can ground me or something, but like still. Just the, I don't know. But, so yeah, that happened. And then, mind you, I don't live here. And, so like, I was still there for like a couple weeks or something. And then one day I woke up and I was feeling myself. I was looking mad good. I was glowing, right? I thought I just looked good. My cousin was like, you look pregnant. Like, not like fat wise, but like you look a little off. Like, you look pregnant or whatever. And I was like, shut up. Like, shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even thinking anything of it. And then weeks go by. And then we go back to Arizona. I'm still not 19 yet. We went back to Arizona. It was like, now it's like September. So I had got pregnant in September. And then my birthday's in October, but I was pregnant in September. And then the end of September, so I got pregnant on like September 20th or like something like that, around there. And then I took a home pregnancy test. Like, it was like the very end of September, and it said pregnant. I was like, no, not me. I was like, I can't do this. I was going through it. I couldn't do it, right? And then, but let me back up right fast. Before I had even went to North Carolina, my brother had called me up and was like, people in the family is having dreams about fish. Are you pregnant? Because if you don't know, I'm about to give you some knowledge. I don't know if this is in black families or whatever, but if somebody in the family is dreaming about fish, it normally means that somebody in the family is pregnant. So they was all calling me like, are you pregnant? I'm having, and I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then, so we get back. So now I'm back in Arizona. I went to North Carolina. Now I'm back. It's September-ish. And now it's the end of September. I took a home pregnancy test. She said pregnant. I called the doctor immediately. I said, I need a doctor's appointment like this week, G. Like, I need one like now. So I got one like I think the next day, because it was still early when I took it. Excuse me. So I went in there the next day. I took my best friend at the time with me. We were sitting in there. And I was like, yeah, girl. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, girl, I said it. And like, so we went in there, doctors talking to us. They were like, yeah, you're pregnant. I was like, I looked at my friend and I was like, oh my gosh. Now she's all excited. She's my best friend now. She's all excited and stuff. And I'm like, I'm like laughing. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Like, and then the doctor was like, come here. Like, come here. She was like, do you want to keep it? And I was like, I looked at my friend. I was like she was talking about being auntie and already. And I was just like, yes. Like, come on, like, I don't regret her. Like, I don't regret my daughter at all. But, like, at the time, I was like, why would you, like, you're not even dating this dude. Like, I've seen him, like, at that time, like, when it happened once, but I've seen him multiple times after that. It's just like, what are you gonna do, sis? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't, you know what I'm saying? You guys, I don't understand. Like, I went home and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I started thinking about this again. I was like, I can't, like, I have to have an abortion. Like, I cannot do this. But when it comes to abortion, it's all, that's a whole nother story, a whole nother topic I will discuss. But it's pretty much as simple as, like, I feel like there's some things you can get an abortion for, but some things I feel like you should suck it up and take it and take your pregnancy, because you was taking something out, you know what I'm saying? So do it or whatever. And I was like, I can't do this. I had got back with my boyfriend. I was like, and at first I was like, oh, it's probably his kid. It's probably his kid, because they called me before I was in North Carolina, so I must have been pregnant from this dude, right? So I'm like, so it's not even the dude that was in North Carolina. I was like, it's not even his. So told everybody, I was like, yeah, no, it's my boyfriend's. It's my boyfriend's. And then like a month or two into my pregnancy, I started talking to my cousin, and she's a nurse, and I was telling her the times, because I started thinking, I was like, but it just doesn't seem like it would add up or whatever for how many weeks I was. And she's like, oh no, there's no chance that like my boyfriend could have been the dad, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, now I gotta go tell everybody it's not his, like, you know what I'm saying? But I ripped it off like a band-aid, and I really wish I didn't put myself in this spot, but I did, because I'm young and dumb, and at the time I was on, so I'm just living life at this point, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, so that happened, and then I went in the room where my boyfriend was, and I was like, like, I feel bad how I did it, but I sat there. I was like, I gotta tell you something, like, straight up. And he's like, what? I was like, it's not your baby, bro. Like, he started busting out crying, like, again, like, this is a whole nother video, but like, started busting out crying, and I was just like, I felt bad, but like, it's one of those things, like, I don't want either one of these niggas' babies you know what I'm saying? But like, that's bad, but like, I just didn't, like, I just did not. And anyway, so then I had to tell everybody or whatever. And then the original guy, who it was from North Carolina, he was not involved in my pregnancy at all, but that was my choice. Like, because even he thought it was my boyfriend's, because he knew about the guy I was talking to but broke up with, or was still somewhat talking to or whatever. And then I came back and told him within that month or 2 month mark when I found out. And then when I told everybody else, I also told him. I was like, nah, it's yours, and stuff like that. And then that's when that nigga started denying and stuff like that. But it's like, I'm not too mad, but I'm mad. But I'm like, cool, whatever. So my whole pregnancy, I did not talk to him. I didn't do any of that. And then I had her, my precious baby. Her name is Elizabeth. I had her. And then I sent a picture of her to him, and I was like, here you go. Like, because my daughter looked like, when she was a baby, it was one of those, like, there's no possible way you could deny. Like, you know when some babies come out, it's like, oh, maybe. There was no way at all. Like, there was just none. And I was like, yep, doors, like, here you go. Mind you, no, I didn't have my boyfriend sign the birth certificate, but he did stay with me and want the baby and, like, all that stuff like that. Me and him are not together now, but he did stay or whatever. Some people call him dumb, I don't really know, but he did. And then, but he's not on the birth certificate. The other guy from North Carolina is not on the birth certificate. Only Mama Bear, only me. I'm the only one on that birth certificate. And so, anyway, so he wasn't there for the whole pregnancy, my choice. And then after, he still wasn't there. So, pretty much the end of the video. Like I said, I have more stuff to talk about on this topic, but I'm not doing it all in this video because this video will be too long. But, yeah, so, but you to my ex and the baby daddy. I'm doing great, but yeah, so that was the story time of when I was 18 and pregnant. And now she's 2 and beautiful. So, and now I'm 21, about to be 22. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching and sticking around for this video, this drama video, this confusion video, this irresponsible girls video. But also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and help your girl out. Go ahead and leave a comment with some feedback and video ideas so I can do more videos for you guys, because it's really hard trying to figure out what type of videos to do. And it'd just be easier if you guys just let me know. So go ahead, and also please join the KGang because we lit over here. So, but appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Okay, bye.